This is your host, April of Teachable Moments with April podcast. So, in this particular episode, we're going to talk about something that recently resurfaced on the news about Chicago and the water, and it's linked to lead contaminated water. Now, it says, based on CBSNews.com, that the study finds that 129,000 Chicago children under the age of 6 have been exposed to lead contaminated water. So I'm thinking, when they said about the kids, automatically I didn't just think about the kids. I thought about anyone who consumes the water, anyone that's bathing in the water. It has lead in it. Okay, now I realize that children, their bodies are still developing, they're still growing, and it leaves them vulnerable. But I'm thinking if there's lead in the water, it's affecting everyone. Maybe it's just me, I'm just saying. So anyway, and this is a study that was done. Oh God. Let's find out. Let's just, the things. Okay, so it says a disturbing study finds 2/3 of children under the age of 6 are estimated to have been exposed to this lead through their drinking water. The study also found that predominantly, now this doesn't surprise me, but maybe for some people it may be surprising. I would think not. That predominantly Black and Latino populations were disproportionately less likely to be tested for lead, but also disproportionately exposed, to contaminated drinking water. Now, the study published in the Journal of JAMA Pediatrics found that 68% of children 6 and under in Chicago, which this is what it equates to 129,000, the number, have been exposed to this lead contaminated drinking water. They also found that 19% of those children use unfiltered tap water as their primary source of drinking water. Now, investigators used a retrospective assessment of lead exposure based on 38,385 household lead tests collected from January 2016 until September of last year. Now the information was publicly available from the Department of Water Management records. The study said machine learning and microsimulation were used to estimate the childhood lead exposure citywide. Now the study defined water to be contaminated if most of the tests within a census block had 1 part per billion or more lead concentration on the second draw. This value was chosen, because no amount of lead in drinking water at all is considered safe. So let me pause there. I got to read it again for myself. This value was chosen because no amount of lead in drinking water is considered safe, and because 1 ppb is the limit for detection in lead water tests. Now there was an individual, I saw the original broadcast or enough of it, in which there was an expert saying that there really wasn't anything. The vibe he gave was that there really wasn't anything to worry about, because it wasn't like Flint, Michigan. That's what he was giving, that it wasn't Flint, Michigan. But here it says something entirely different. So let's go on. The study warned that increased blood lead levels in children, if everyone is drinking and bathing in this water, it's everyone, can cause cognitive development deficits and other health hazards. The impact of low-level, long-term exposure, to lead-contaminated drinking water may not be easily identifiable at the individual level. The study said instead it could cause population-level increases in adverse health outcomes, such as lower population-level mean IQ or increased preterm births, underscoring the need for reduced exposure to lead-contaminated drinking water. Now, the study also concluded that Black and Latino households disproportionately drink bottled water.